A little bit of background about myself. I cut my teeth more than 30 years ago in sales in the network marketing industry. And one of the things I love about the network marketing industry is this philosophy of I can't succeed unless other people succeed, unless I help enough other people succeed. And so over the years, I've had many different types of sales roles, sales leadership roles. And when I decided to start this business, I wanted to carry that philosophy forward. There's also a Bible verse that I will share momentarily that shaped this business for me. And so what I do now is I promote third-party solutions that help other people's businesses. And so jumping into the presentation, I'm Stephen R. Harris, the SRH Business Resource Marketplace. This is a curated business marketplace with solutions to help you improve operations, cash flow, and many other solutions. I founded this company with this Bible verse in mind. Philippians 2:4, let each of you look not only to his own interest, but also to the interest of others. That really shapes my foundation. That is the core principle of my business. Today, I'm going to share one of the solutions that we have available on the marketplace. CEOs, owners, and COOs, especially those in the fractional space, will be particularly interested in this service. So allow me to introduce Optimally Business Performance. Optimally is a business process automation company that specializes in creating custom, bespoke solutions that streamline operations, enhance efficiency, and drive growth. This presentation will showcase their innovative capabilities and strategies and that empower businesses to thrive in an increasingly competitive landscape. To start with a little background, Optimally is comprised of a team of business leaders who've successfully built businesses together for the past 30 years. The constant across all of their companies has been automation. They automate as many processes in their own businesses as possible, and they created an entire department focused on automation. And so when they decided to launch Optimally, that's been the focus of this current endeavor. What makes them different than other process automation companies out there, first and foremost, is they do not do a one-size-fits-all solution. They're not another out-of-the-box automation software company that tries to cram your business processes into a solution that's pre-existing. They create unique, customized, bespoke solutions for each client. And they also don't charge the huge upfront fee that most companies charge. I've spoken to other business process automation companies, and the fees that they charge are often six-figure fees. With Optimally, there is no upfront cost. They cover the cost, they create the solution. The client is not invoiced until it's implemented. Another barrier to entry for many small businesses has been the IT support that you need to have. And if you don't have an internal IT department that can monitor the APIs and make sure the solution continues to work going forward, that's a roadblock for many companies. Optimally also takes care of that. So there's no upfront fee, and they take care of the IT on the back end. Now, let's look at some more specific examples of BPA. I'm going to play a short video.
BPA. What is it? Optimally Business Performance brings enterprise-level business process automation to the small and medium-sized business market, with no upfront implementation costs and no need for internal IT or engineering resources. Business Process Automation BPA is the technology-enabled automation and streamlining of business processes, improving operations, eliminating manual errors, and reducing human intervention. Every business has manual processes, from manually entering the same data into multiple systems, to invoicing in one system, and hand-entering those invoices into accounting software, to using programs like Excel to track operations in your business, or perhaps pulling data from multiple systems to create reports. Those are all business processes that Optimally can automate for you for far less cost to the business than paying humans to do it. Whether it is shared spreadsheets or keeping track of tasks in a calendar or other system, Optimally can automate the tracking and assigning of those tasks, freeing up those resources to focus on the things most important to growing your business. BPA plays a crucial role in today's business landscape by driving efficiency, reducing errors, cutting costs, enabling scalability, and increasing visibility. Optimale's automation platform can save you money, give your businesses a competitive edge, and position you for success in an increasingly digital and fast-paced world. Optimally is here to help.
So here are some examples that include processes Optimally can automate. I'm not going to read the list line by line, but here's some of the areas that we see most often. It's not comprehensive by any means. Most companies are filled with these types of manual processes. They're time consuming. It could be invoicing that involves multiple spreadsheets, employee onboarding that includes printing and scanning paperwork, and financial reporting that has potential errors due to intervention. A couple of quick specific examples. When a company hires a new employee, if that employee's, let's say, in sales, now the HR department has to enter that employee data, take that employee data from their applicant tracking system to their HR system. There may be, if they're tied to accounts, a CRM that they have to be entered into, proposals software that's a completely different SaaS solution. And many times we see multiple, like 4, 5, 6, sometimes 10 different platforms, SaaS solutions that same data has to be entered into. By creating an automation where you can enter that data one time, you've reduced that workload by 5, 6, 7, or 10 times. And so next, let's talk about your business. So I want you to think about these questions as they relate to your business. Do you currently run anything out of Excel? Are you and your staff manually entering the same data into multiple systems? What are the bottlenecks in your operation that keep you up at night? Similarly, work with a digital advertising agency who place ads across multiple platforms, including Google and social media platforms like Instagram and Facebook. Each month, their client success managers would manually download the ad data from each platform and aggregate it into an Excel spreadsheet, add a multiplier based on the fee per company, and then send it to the account managers. The account managers then manually uploaded this info into QuickBooks to create the invoice and send it back to the client. Overall, this process was taking close to 22 days per month. Obviously, this is very time consuming and prone to error because of all the human entry steps. If they add the wrong multiplier or miss it altogether, then they're underbilling their clients. Optimally automated the data collection from each ad on each platform and automatically added the correct multiplier so the information would be streamed directly into QuickBooks. They bypassed the client's success system entirely, their manual data entry team. And then the account managers would verify the invoice was correct in QuickBooks before automatically sending it to their clients for payment. This reduced their workload from 22 days per month to 1 day per month. Then they back tested the automation against previous year's billing and uncovered upward of 6 figures in missed billing opportunities. This had a huge impact on this company. There's a longer version of this story on the Optimally portal if you'd like to get more details. Another example. This was a quote to order process for a construction company. This was some of the most sensitive information around the company. And the owners of the company didn't feel comfortable letting anyone else do it. So it was the owners themselves going through this process. First, they entered the data into Excel with the proper calculations, but it wasn't customer facing. So they would then enter that same info into a second spreadsheet to make it more aesthetically pleasing. And from there, they had to email the quote. The customer had to go through the whole print, sign, and scan routine. And then when they got the signed quote back, they would enter the same information again into the construction CRM software called Penguin Data, as well as into QuickBooks. From that point forward, each time the project was updated, the info had to be changed in QuickBooks and Penguin Data because the two systems didn't talk to one another. Optimally came in, created a single point of data entry to create the whole quote system with one that used to use multiple spreadsheets. They also implemented an electronic signature process so the customer didn't have to print, scan, and sign. Then they connected QuickBooks and Penguin Data together so that any updates to the project would appear in both locations automatically. This allowed the owners of the business to focus on actually growing their company instead of working in the weeds. And here's another quick video.
Optimally Business Performance brings enterprise-level business process automation to the small and medium-sized business market with no upfront implementation costs and no need for internal IT or engineering resources. The business process automation industry today is a $13 billion market. The vast majority of that money is spent at the enterprise level, with most BPA companies generally ignoring the small and medium-sized business market. Optimally is democratizing the business process automation industry by focusing on SMB processes and removing the barriers of upfront development costs and the need for IT resources for implementation. Optimally not only pays for the upfront development, but after implementation, continuously monitors and maintains the automation, allowing the business owner to focus on growing the business and reaping the benefits of automation, like faster execution, reducing errors, and saving money. Optimally is led by a team who has successfully built multiple businesses together for the past 30 years. Across all our businesses, the one constant has been creating and implementing business process automation solutions so our businesses could scale. Bringing these solutions to small and mid-sized businesses is something we are passionate about because we have seen firsthand the impact of automation. By implementing Optimally business process automation platform, your business can reduce the time and money spent on completing manual, repetitive tasks. You'll also have increased visibility into what work is being done and what work isn't being done, allowing you the resources needed to scale, all without any upfront cost, providing a truly risk-free path to enhanced efficiency, scalability, and profitability. Optimally is here to help.
Well, we've stated it multiple times, that myself and in the videos, Optimally is a small to medium business partner. And I chose to partner with Optimally with the SRH Business Resource Marketplace because of the high stickiness. Their customers don't leave. Their retention rate is well over 90%, which means they continue to provide value to their clients year after year after year. The average client now has 2.5 automations. So they start with one and they love it so much, they go back and add more. So at this time, we're ready to take any questions that you may have. Let me end the slideshow.